Chapter 3. A Father's Newfound Hope. The transition to Macau was more than just a change of address for Robert Evans. It was a shift in his entire world. The city's vibrant energy was a stark contrast to the quiet stability of their life in the United States. His engineering work kept him busy, but his mind was increasingly preoccupied with a new and unexpected passion, the world of horse racing. He was fascinated not just by the sport itself, but by the intricate system that ran it. The Macau Jockey Club was a closed, exclusive community, and Robert, a man who had always worked his way up, found himself drawn to this new challenge. He spent his evenings poring over racing forms, studying pedigrees, and learning the lexicon of the track. His research led him to the unique raffle system, where members paid a flat fee for a randomly assigned horse, a process he saw as a pure game of chance. He knew the cost was steep, a $6,000 membership fee and a $2,000 monthly maintenance fee per horse. But with the Jockey Club covering most of their living expenses, he felt it was a risk worth taking. The idea of owning a racehorse was more than a hobby for Robert. It was a lifeline, a source of hope. He saw the horses not just as magnificent athletes, but as potential companions for his daughter, Tiffany. The doctors in the U.S. had suggested she might have a mild form of autism spectrum disorder, and Robert couldn't shake the feeling that a bond with an animal could be the key to unlocking her potential. He knew that for children with autism, nonverbal communication with animals could provide a safe space to express themselves. The thought of Tiffany connecting with a horse, a powerful yet gentle creature, filled him with an excitement that overshadowed his financial anxieties. The raffle wasn't just about a horse, it was about a chance to change his daughter's life. He finally broached the subject with his wife, Mary, during a quiet dinner. He laid out the costs and the risks, explaining the $40,000 required for a horse once assigned, on top of the other fees. Mary's face, usually calm and composed, clouded with worry. "Robert, that's a significant amount of money," she said, her voice soft but firm. "What if the horse isn't a good one? What if it's a huge waste?" Robert met her gaze with a sincerity that was impossible to ignore. I know. But it's also a chance to be a part of something extraordinary. And more importantly, I think it could be good for Tiffany. I've seen how she looks at animals. I think a horse could be a friend for her, a way for her to feel more comfortable." He saw the hope spark in Mary's eyes, the same hope he felt in his own heart. She had always been his anchor, and seeing her believe in this dream, even a little, was all the encouragement he needed. Mary finally agreed, with a caveat. "We'll do it for one horse, and we'll see where it goes. But promise me, we won't get carried away." Robert promised, and with her blessing, he officially submitted his application. His membership number, a random draw from the Jockey Club's exclusive list, was his ticket into this new world. On a sunny afternoon, a letter arrived detailing the rules of the upcoming horse raffle. It was a day of immense excitement and nervous energy for the Evans family. The future of their new life and the promise of a potential breakthrough for their daughter now hung on the luck of a single number. All 450 members would pay the same $40,000 fee, making it a fair game of chance. The horse they would receive would be a complete surprise, with details only revealed after the payment was made. As Robert and Mary prepared for the upcoming raffle day, they found a quiet rhythm in their new life. Mary, ever the practical one, spent her days with their chauffeur, Mr. Chan, exploring the city and its hidden gems. She wanted to feel grounded in this new environment, to make it a home for Tiffany. Mr. Chan, a kind man with a friendly disposition, often took them to places where Mary could feel more connected to the local culture. They visited bustling markets, quiet temples, and peaceful gardens. Tiffany, while still withdrawn, seemed to take comfort in the routine. She would sit quietly in the back of the car, watching the world go by. Her eyes would often follow a dog, a cat, or a bird, a small spark of interest that Mary cherished. She hadn't yet seen a horse up close, but Mary held on to Robert's hope, the hope that a deep, meaningful connection was just around the corner, waiting for them at the stables. The grand raffle day was a day that would change their lives forever.